Hey guys, today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I'm going to show you everything that I purchased. Alright, literally this is hot off the presses. The mail lady just knocked on my door and delivered my absolute last package of items that I ordered. So let's get into this and see what kind of damage we did. So most of the items that I bought are still in the packaging. I haven't opened them. I have looked at a few things, and one item I just couldn't keep my little grubby paws off of, and I went ahead and got right into it. But I can now give you a full review of it because I've used it quite a few times. But so let's start off with the very first item, and this is the first thing that I received, and this is the one that I have been into quite a few times, and that's the Persona Identity Palette. Now guys, first of all, look at these colors. Okay, look at the colors in this palette. They're earthy, they're beautiful, they're deep, they're rich. That's what I have on my eyes today. I have worn quite a few combinations of these. They're highly pigmented. Excuse me. They're highly pigmented. They blend really easily, and I am in love with this. Okay, I really enjoy these colors, and I think this is something I would get a lot of use out of. And in the 3 weeks that I've had it, I have used it probably 4, 5, 6 times already. I ordered one of the Buxom lip creams in the shade White Russian. Mine is completely gone. Like, mine is just empty, empty, empty. So I ordered a full size of this one. We can get it open. I can't get it open. Oh, there it is. I have, this is literally the first time I've opened it because I already had one. These are just, these smell amazing, and I use them over liquid. I will use them over a matte liquid lip or on their own. So I picked up a new full size of this one. I was able to get the Soft Glam palette for $8. Yes, you heard me right. I had a $20 gift card. I had $14 worth of reward points, and because I'm a Platinum Ulta Rewards member, I got free shipping during the 21 Days of Beauty. So I paid $8 for this ABH palette, and I have already gotten into it a couple times and done some interesting looks. I haven't got to play with it as much as I want to, but I did go ahead and break the seal and test a few of the colors out. The next two items that I got were the Becca primers. I did get the Backlight Priming Filter and the First Light Priming Filter, and I'm excited to try this one out. I'm over halfway done with my current bottle of this, so this is just a backup, but it's pretty expensive, so if they've got it 50% off, I'm definitely going to stock up on it. So I'm not one for having a ton of extras, but it was half off, so I couldn't justify not going ahead and getting another one to use down the road. And then because I bought these two, I also ended up getting a trial size of the Evermatte, the Evermatte Poreless I got a trial size of the Evermatte Poreless Perfecting Primer, which is what I use every day anyway. So, loaded up on these primers. My skin will be primed and ready. Okay, the next thing I got was I loaded up on the Mario Badescu. I loaded up on the Mario Badescu Aloe Facial Spray with Herbs and Rose Water. I have been out of mine for, like I said, a couple weeks now. So these bad boys were, excuse me, these were only $9 for the large sizes, so I went ahead and picked up 2 of those. And then I told you guys I was going to stock up on the Anastasia and Beverly H. What am I trying to say? I'm stocked up on the ABH Brow Wizzes because I'm out of those, and these are my favorite brow products. And then this was one of the first items that I picked up that I did not originally plan to get. And that's my fault, because if I had paid a little bit more attention to the advert and actually looked at what the picture was and read the whole thing, I would have realized that I wanted to try this. And this is the This is the Ofra Translucent Highlighting Luxury Palette, and this was $9.50. The next thing I got was the Marvelous Mauves palette from Dose of Colors. Like I said, this has been on my want list for quite a while, so I was stoked that it was going to be one of the 21 Days of Beauty sale. First of all, this packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Oh! Rude! I can't believe I just did that. I've peeked inside this. It still had the plastic on it, and I just smudged 2 of the shades. I don't know. This brush is kind of tiny. I don't know how I feel about that, but look at these mauves. I mean, hello. I have not got to play with this yet because I just got it a few days ago, but I'm super, super, super excited to try it out. And I will be swatching and doing demos of this item over on my Instagram later at The Makeup Broad. So be sure to check that out. Okay, and I mentioned these two. I wasn't sure if I was going to get them, but I actually did end up getting the Butter London Glazing Eye Glosses in the shade Icing and Mermaid. And so I just want to take those out and show you. Do a little swatching. They come in these little bitty glass jars, and they remind me so much of my Maybelline Color Tattoo as far as the packaging. Now, the consistency, that's going to be a little bit different. First of all, if you've seen any of the Farsali Jelly High Beam Highlighter reviews, this is what this stuff looks like. It's just, I don't know. It's liquidy. So I'm not going to mess this up. I am going to, however, swatch from the little pull tab lid that comes in there. It's a very moussey consistency. I think jellies, well no, the jellies were the blushes. So these glazing eye glosses I think live up to the name. Alright, so this is the shade, what did I say it was? This is the shade Icing. I mean, and then we have the shade, I'm making a mess. This is the shade Mermaid, and this is definitely, I'm gonna have to touch the product for this. This is definitely a little bit more glitter infused. So I might use this more as a topper than on its own, because there's not a ton of pigment, and you'll see in these swatches. So it has a little bit of I can't talk today. It's got a little bit of a silver shift in it, but mostly the glitter is what picks up. Like I said, in certain lights you can really see the silver shimmer, but I definitely would probably use this as a topper more so than just a straight up pigment on my eye. But they feel very creamy. They go on well, and the directions say to use your fingers, and I thought they applied very easily with my finger. So I think they'll be easy to use. Like I said, if you want to see me end up using those, then make sure to check out my Instagram. I've got eye gloss all over my hands, so I gotta wipe that down. Like I said, they had several colors, and if I try these out for a while and I really like them, I may go ahead and pick up the rest of the colors. But these retailed for $12 each. I've always wanted to try the Ulta brushes, and I've been looking for a new bronzing brush because sometimes I think that my bronzer ends up going a little bit too far down on my forehead because I use such a big brush. So I picked up the Ulta bronzer brush, and it has premiums, it has synthetic bristles. Oh, and it didn't look like this when I got it. I pulled it out and put it back in the package poorly. But it's very, very soft, and I think it's going to be the perfect size. And I think it's going to be soft enough to diffuse my bronzer to get the look that I want. So, and I got this for $8. So I wanted to test out just how good the Ulta brushes were. I've never used one before, and not that I'm like uber picky about brushes, but I mean, a crappy brush is a crappy brush. So I wanted to try that out. I also ended up picking up the Benefit Cosmetics POREfessional. I got the full size of that. It is 0.75 fluid ounces, and I have not had this stuff in over a year, I don't think. But it is one of my favorite primers. I love, 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 love to put it right here under my eyes because it minimizes the look of my pores and hides some of the texture on my skin. So, hello, smooth skin. I'm waiting for you. I also did end up picking up the IT brushes for Ulta. I got the Airbrush foundation brush. I think it feels really, really nicely. So we'll see. You know, I am partial to my flat top kabuki from Sigma, but I am open. I'm always up for some good foundation brush game. Okay. And then the last item that I purchased that just arrived literally less than an hour ago. Let's see if I can get this box open. Hate this stuff. I picked up the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder in the shade, what shade did I get? I got the Cool Beige shade. Everything that I picked up that I didn't originally talk about on my channel, I didn't buy anything that had anything less than 4.5 stars. And so I wanted to try something. You know, I love my Coty Airspun, but I wanted to try and see if a high-end loose setting powder worked any differently, if I could see any different results. And I ended up getting this for, I ended up picking this up for $13. My Coty Airspun was about $8. So, I mean, it's not that huge of a price jump. Obviously, it's on sale, but so I wanted to try it out when I could get such a good deal on it. So that is the last and final item that I got from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. So let me know down in the comments below what you picked up this year and what you liked and what you didn't like. So I'm sure you'll see some more of these products pop up on my channel over the next couple weeks. If you enjoyed this 21 Days of Beauty haul, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? And make sure you have my notifications turned on so you'll know next time that I upload new videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.